Bienvenidos a Zona Kite, el único programa de TV dedicado al universo del kitesurf. En Kite en primera persona, vamos a ver el último episodio de Road to Tokyo. En Viajando con el Viento, seguimos recorriendo las costas de Irlanda a puros strapless. En Kite Calendar, veremos imágenes del Kite Fest 2018, la competencia más extrema de Sudamérica. En Kite School, para los riders avanzados, vamos a enseñarles a cómo hacer un rally, con el material de la North Kiteboarding Academy. En el clip del día, te mostramos los videos más interesantes, extremos y bizarros del mundo del kitesurf. Llegó la hora de entrar en la zona donde volar es posible. Esto es Zona Kite. Hoy en Kite en primera persona, seguiremos conociendo de cerca a algunos de los protagonistas que llevaron al kitesurf a convertirse en disciplina olímpica. Seamos testigos de cómo un deporte tan joven como el kite se sigue desarrollando frente a nosotros y continúa despertando fascinación en todas las playas del mundo. No se pierdan la última parte de Road to Tokyo, el documental producido por KTI Media.
While the decision for the Youth Games has already been finalized, the eyes of the kiting world remain hungrily fixed on the road to Tokyo 2020. However, when it comes to the issue of competition format and equipment, competing ideals from the industry and concerns from the riders mean uncertainty lingers in the lead up to the Olympic decision.
But I just hope that the Olympic, if we go Olympic, then we do not pigeonhole it back 4 or 5 years in performance of the product, because the spectators don't want to see that, and the cost factor is not a valid point actually. Costs are coming down, and between the brands that understand it, we could come to a very good agreement. Like I say, Ozone, F1, Elf, Flysurfer, and other brands that want to come in, we can decide on a product in the cycle that is the winning product that time. And those brands, if we all get together and work as one for the good of the sport, we can decide on like a licensee agreement, a manufacturer's agreement, and build it in this way. And then the sport is progressing, does not get stagnant in the future.
And yeah, all these past years we've been developing the kites, and we've passed from tube kites to foil kites, and that has been a great advantage for us and a great step into the future. And we're now fighting for it to stay on these equipment, because otherwise it would be a step back and it would make no sense. We wouldn't be able to race in 6 knots.
My voice, it's not considered, but I know that I need to work every day with riders, no matter what will be the decision. Because if they say like twin tip, okay, we just start to ride twin tip more. If they say foil, okay, we will start to foil, but they will have a background.
Wow, we are also sailor, and this is the cheapest boat and the fastest boat in the world. So we are very happy to have this boat and this equipment, and at 5 knots go 20 knots.
Again, it's the Olympics. The Olympics is built on the principle that no one should be disadvantaged. Everybody should have an opportunity. Everybody should be included.
One other thing that they're concerned with is getting more girls involved in it. Do you think this is something realistic for us to do in lieu of the Olympic Games?
On the future, it's not going to be a problem for gender equality, and it's not going to be a problem to have a number. This is why most of the people on the sailing community are not happy to have kiteboarding in, because they know that as far as we get the Olympic, our number will increase a lot and we will become really important for all the sailing community.
Now, as people who are coming from a sailing background, not everybody in the sailing community is as supportive of kiteboarding's Olympic tries as you are. How would you defend your thinking?
Wow, I start in optimist, like everybody. He start sailing also in optimist. And this is evolution. Why we need to watch white and black TV? Now we have color, plasma TV. Just this is evolution.
I don't know, I travel a lot. I'm very fortunate to travel a lot with Ozone. And there's people kiting everywhere I go, and I'm going to some far out places. So kiteboarding itself is the feeder class. Like yesterday, so impressive. We're here in Weifang, and there was a 9-year-old young Chinese guy, 9 years old, tiny little fella, and he's on a Spots foil, which is, an adult-sized foil board performance, and he's on a foil kite. It's the first time he'd used a foil kite. He's been foiling 4 days, his first time on the foil kite, and he was ripping around in 4 knots of wind, and we're all riding around with him. And the thing I guess I find hard with the arguments for the tube kites and the arguments for a low performance foil is cost and its danger and safety. I mean, it sort of shows that you don't have your finger on the pulse and you haven't actually been, involved in the performance side of foil boards and a little bit behind the times, dare I say it.
But I think the main thing is that we have a big support from IOC, International Olympic Committee, because they have the urge to make their Olympic Games more extreme games, more younger. And they have given on all the sports federations, not only sailing federations, but on all the sports federations, a task to improve their game, to make the game more attractive for young people. And the Sailing Federation also realizes that to get more young people involved in the sport, kitesurfing is a wonderful opportunity.
I mean, nature's got so much to offer, and we're lucky enough to live in an age where we can harness that. That's pretty exciting. And then to take that to Youth Olympic Games and potentially for whatever form the 2020 Olympics takes on, that's pretty exciting. And for me, having kited for 16 years, to finally see potentially kiteboarding being in the Olympics, I feel like high-fiving myself every morning, and friends, everybody that's involved in this. It's exciting. It's really exciting.
In a decision tied so closely to the hearts of those involved, it's difficult to predict which way the vote will swing. Will the dreams of the aspiring Olympian kiters be fulfilled this time? Or will they find their hopes brutally snatched away at the finish line once again?
Whilst the fringes of the sport may be affected, I still believe that the core will remain. Great people going to the beach, kiting and having a good time together. I hope it retains the youthful feeling it's got when I started. It was so refreshing to be involved in a sport where everybody was just interested in the sport. They weren't interested in the politics of the sport, or people didn't have big egos because everybody was just starting. To go to the Olympics is to achieve the pinnacle of your sport.
En Viajando con el Viento, continuamos viendo las aventuras de los Strapless Society, un grupo de amigos franceses que decidieron viajar a Irlanda buscando las mejores olas. No se pierdan de la segunda parte de Get Together, Off the Beaten Path.
C'est peut-être moins off, hein, parce que hier c'était perpendiculaire.
L'orientation est parfaite.
Ouais, l'orientation est bien mieux. C'est pas grave, de toute façon, même quand c'est off avec cette boucle magique, ça permet encore de prendre des vagues. Regarde ma vague là que je disais depuis les premiers jours.
Là, celle de Rodo, elle passe quasi.
Parce que là-bas, au milieu, ça pète parce que c'est pile sur la pointe des cailloux. Au fond, c'est comme hier, là, tu vois, t'entends les grosses mamas qui déroulent.
Et voilà, c'est un peu ce qu'on est venu chercher en Irlande. Sortir un peu des sentiers battus. Il y a beaucoup d'endroits où il fait chaud, où il y a du monde, tout le monde va. Mais bon, quand tu fais du strapless, tu as envie de repousser un petit peu les limites. Tu n'es pas obligé d'avoir des conditions hyper clean tout le temps. Donc c'est des conditions qui sont assez dures. On n'a pas forcément l'habitude de naviguer dans de telles conditions. Mais bon, il n'y a rien de tel que de partager une session à 3-4, seul à l'eau, avec des vagues qui sont superbes, des riffs. C'est vraiment, voilà, c'est pour ça qu'on fait du strapless, pour avoir des vagues, des conditions différentes. Il n'y a pas d'air, hein, là.
Moi je te dis honnêtement, à un moment je me suis dit bon bah ok, je pourrais jamais réussir à naviguer et à remonter un peu sans irrégulier, full offshore en backside. Et finalement j'ai réussi à prendre quelques vagues et sans ça c'était pas possible. Ça c'est vraiment, pour moi ça te fait évoluer dans ta manière de naviguer et ça te fait progresser c'est sûr, mais ça te sauve plein de sessions.
Dans les trucs comme ça, ils te mettent ils te mettent du... Je suis pas sûr que c'est du refroidissement. Ça peut être du prix, mais super sûr pour les autres.
Moi j'ai pas de problème. Écoute, du coup on est en plein milieu de la pampa en Irlande et on va faire une ville. On va trouver une ville, on va s'arrêter, on va changer de véhicule en espérant que ça va se faire vite parce que demain il y a des bonnes conditions à Belle-Mulette.
Je pense que Hervé va être ravi parce qu'il ne remplace pas le véhicule. D'abord ils envoient quelqu'un pour vérifier où est la panne et probablement la localiser. Ensuite si le mécanicien indique que nous ne pouvons pas rouler avec, ils font une demande d'un remplacement de véhicule et ça peut prendre jusqu'à 24 heures.
Mais là moi, je suis en train de chercher le plan bis pour essayer de trouver un endroit où dormir.
guirlandes.
Ça se mérite l'Irlande. Tu vas au-devant du froid, de la pluie, des conditions de vent fort.
Après, les conditions sont dures, les vagues sont superbes. Les vagues sont superbes, une qualité de vague incroyable. Moi, j'ai envie de revenir rien que pour ça. Des gauches, qualité de spot, comme disent beaucoup de windsurfers, un peu world class, quoi. Vraiment, à refaire.
Por octavo año consecutivo, se realizó el Kite Fest Argentina 2018, el evento más importante de kitesurf de Sudamérica. La cita tuvo lugar en el embalse Cuesta del Viento, del departamento de Iglesia, ubicado al norte de la provincia de San Juan, entre los días 29 de marzo y 1 de abril.
I'm Ruben Lenten, a pro athlete from the Netherlands. I've been kiteboarding for 17 years, traveling the world and loving life. This time we're off to the Kite Fest in Argentina. Let's go. It's only a 14-hour flight, then another 2-hour flight, and then a 5-hour drive. Yeah, look who we've got there! Yeah, buddy. I think we're in the right place. Cuesta del Viento. Here we go. So we're in San Juan. We're doing a little press conference for the media here, sharing the love for kitesurfing. Really break boundaries. That's what life is all about. Get out of your comfort zone because that's where the magic really happens, you know? So if you want to achieve something, go take that first step and send it.
Este año fueron más de 200 los inscriptos en las distintas categorías de la Copa Kite Fest Argentina, donde competidores nacionales se reunieron con los mejores deportistas a nivel mundial.
I didn't really have any expectations because I know everything was going to be solid because Jesse had been here for 4 years in a row already.
So we're here in Cuesta del Viento, which literally means House of the Wind.
Tom comes all the way from New Caledonia.
Small island in the Pacific Ocean. We are here with Ruben and Jesse just to make a good show. There is a lot of people on the beach.
With a big crowd cheering us on, and yeah, we had a blast playing and putting on a good show.
Además, el evento contó con la presencia de Jesse Richman, Tom Hebert y Ruben Lenten, unos de los máximos referentes del mundo en este deporte. Más de 10.000 personas llegaron hasta Cuesta del Viento para ser parte de este evento, agotando la capacidad hotelera de la zona.
The Kite Fest is a pretty wild piece of history to be a part of. It's blending a music festival with a kiteboarding event, which is mind-blowing, and it's really, really cool because it hasn't been done in this way before.
It was my 30th birthday whilst we were here. That was fantastic. What a birthday session, man. So many people on the beach cheering us on. I had a few nice feeling moves, so I'm stoked. Now let's party. Played a nice set for everyone, and the people went crazy and loved it. It's incredible to see an event like this in the middle of nowhere, and then there's like thousands of people showing up every day for a good party.
It was a pretty interesting experience to come here with Tom and Ruben. With those two guys here, it was different than any other trip I've had here, and it really was pretty wild.
In the morning there is no wind, which is nice, you know, you can do some stuff in the morning.
It's been an epic atmosphere and one of the most pretty places I've ever seen. Just the mountains are such a beautiful color.
Yeah, especially the place is a lake. For me it's very different from where I live. The mountain around us, it's pretty different, and yeah, it's nice.
And then the wind kicks in the afternoon and you go for a beautiful sunset session with the boys.
Get it now. Tell me how to get it now. To hold it
Las condiciones geográficas y meteorológicas que tiene este embalse lo hacen un lugar único, ya que el viento comienza a soplar todos los días prácticamente a la misma hora con una fuerza increíble. Esto atrae a los mejores riders del mundo que encuentran en Cuesta del Viento un lugar extremo ideal para el evento.
The goals for this trip were just to enjoy it to the max, to really be in the moment, and that worked out pretty good because I had my bros Jesse and Tom here. The organizers and all the people were amazing, so I really wanted to be here.
No cell phone connections, no internet, and everyone is just there to have a good time and be in the moment and really experience life as it's happening right in front of their eyes.
For me, my definition of freedom, you can do whatever you want, as long as you don't annoy somebody else, This is the philosophy I follow every day.
You see hundreds of kites out on the water and people having big smiles, and yeah, for sure, I'm coming back here.
El Kite Fest contó con la presencia de Sergio Cantagalli, quien está a cargo de la organización del Red Bull King of the Year, el evento más importante a nivel mundial de kitesurf y que se realiza en Sudáfrica. Cantagalli llegó hasta Cuesta del Viento para evaluar la posibilidad de realizar un evento similar allí, y se fue maravillado con el lugar. En esta edición de Kite School, para los riders más avanzados, vamos a mostrarte cómo hacer un Rayleigh desenganchado, con el material de la North Kiteboarding Academy. Si te querés sentir como Superman, entonces el Rayleigh es la maniobra para vos. Un buen truco por sí solo es también la base para muchos trucos de wake desenganchado. Empezá por volar tu kite bajo y mueve ambas manos juntas hacia el centro de la barra. Navega downwind y desenganchado. Carga tu kite y tabla presionando upwind. Luego, libera el borde cargado y hace un pop. Al dejar el agua, lleva tus tobillos para arriba y hacia el cielo, y deja que la tensión en las líneas te empuje hacia una posición horizontal. Deja caer tu cabeza entre tus brazos extendidos y visualiza el aterrizaje. Una vez que hayas pasado el punto más alto de tu Rayleigh, tira de la barra hacia abajo enfrente de tu cuerpo, lo que llevará a este nuevamente a una posición vertical. Absorbe el impacto de tu aterrizaje flexionando las rodillas y aterriza como un superhéroe. Repitamos los puntos clave. Carga tu tabla y kite, luego libera la tabla y salta haciendo un pop. Lleva tus talones hacia arriba hacia el cielo, dejando que la tensión en las líneas te lleve a una posición horizontal. Tira la barra hacia abajo y lleva tu cuerpo nuevamente a una posición vertical. Aterriza de downwind, bien derivado, y seguí como un superhéroe. Además, les damos un consejo. Si el Rayleigh desenganchado es mucho para vos, siempre podés hacerlo enganchado. Sin embargo, esto limitará tu rango de movilidad. Disfruta de tu aventura con la North Kiteboarding Academy. Esperamos que esta información les resulte útil y recuerden siempre consultar con su instructor de confianza. En el clip del día, les mostramos los videos que nos llaman la atención. Miren a Joshua Emanuelson saltar un muelle durante su sesión de kite. ZonaKite es tu zona. Vos también sos protagonista de nuestro programa. Mándanos tus fotos y videos para compartirlas en nuestras redes sociales. Esto es todo por hoy. Los esperamos en la próxima edición de Zona Kite.